There's been multiple hybrids in Jurassic World, but the one in today's video was so bizarre, so outlandish, so disturbing, that it was cut from the franchise during early stages of its development. And this thing would have made all other hybrids in this franchise look like pipsqueaks. Welcome to Dangerville, everyone. This is Jacob. In this video, we're going to bring the two known forms of this beast to life. You won't want to miss this thing, so make sure and stick around. Doomsday was said to be one of Superman's greatest enemies. So when the Doomsday Rex was in early stages of development, its creators knew they needed something truly out of this world. Doomsday Rex was part of an animated TV series that almost came out right around the time of the Lost World Jurassic Park, a series that would have brought the Jurassic Park franchise to a place that would have made these new films look like nature documentaries in respect, and that's saying something. And in this series, Doomsday Rex was going to be the big bad villain, or at least one of them. A true genetic anomaly, made to be nearly invincible, a life form that evolves and adapts, accounting for any situation it finds itself in. Just like how the C7Max ergo chair adapts to my spine. I don't know about you guys, but not having a chair that works for you if you plan to sit on it for hours a day working, gaming, or studying deadly creatures can make uncomfortable situations become unbearable. And lately, I've been searching for a chair that works for me, and out of the blue, like Godzilla out of the ocean or something, Flexispot hit us up to see if we wanted to promote their C7Max ergonomic chair. Like Kong with the Beast Glove, I gladly accepted. Now I'll be real with you guys, in the couple of weeks that I've got to test this thing out, this is a quality chair. I mean, I've taken this thing to Jurassic Park, Skull Island, and even the Hollow Earth, and look at it, it's just fine. And unlike some of the other ergonomic chairs that have the mesh sections on them, the seat on this chair has a cushion that I truly believe is the closest I have felt to a chair that could hold a true monster on it and still have plenty of comfort. And if you have lower back problems, which there's a good chance you do in some way or another, the C7Max allows you to move the lumbar support up and down, and it conforms to your spine while you sit. Sporting a 4-level lockable backrest that can stretch to a maximum 135-degree angle, 5-dimensional armrests, a pull-out footrest, and the previously mentioned adjustable lumbar support. And after a month or so of using it, I fully recommend this chair as someone who's been looking for a chair that works for me and given a nice opportunity to test this one out. And you can use our code C730 to get an extra $30 off as a New Year discount. Oh, and it comes with a 5-year warranty, which is more than most chairs last by far. But if for whatever reason you don't like it, you have 30 days to test it out before you decide to return it for free. Big thanks to Flexispot for hooking us up. And remember everyone, keep your back less sore during your office time so you can be better prepared for running and screaming. And Doomsday Rex had two forms. The initial form is a true nightmare. The concept art shows a monstrosity that has a goo-like tentacle body, with what looks like 3 theropod bodies, likely tyrannosaurs, pulsing from within. Their 3 large heads protruding out from the heap of flesh in a disgusting manner that scream horror movies of old. The genomes that would have been used to create this dino mush pile are unknown. Perhaps it's a combination of multiple theropods and their DNA is simply fusing together to form this heaping pile of flesh. Or perhaps the answer isn't so clear. What are your guesses on the dino DNA outside of the Tyrannosaur, that seems kind of obvious, that were used to create this Doomsday Rex? On this first form, only the center head had eyes, and likely would have been the leader of the 3, just like the center head of Ghidorah. The 2 side heads, not being fully developed, appeared like they would have relied on other sensory organs, allowing them to see heat signals or perhaps echolocation, or maybe they just listened to the commands of the center head. We can see that this first form would have been roughly 20 to 30 feet tall, or around 10 meters give or take, if we base it on the human also in this concept image. Overall, the first form is a disturbing creation that would have given the creature from The Thing a run for its money. Seeing the dinosaur body stretching out from the center mass would have been a disgusting sight. This initial form was pure insanity, but the next and final form was much more in line with the rest of the series, even if still pretty dang crazy. This form no longer looked unstable like the prior. Now we had an Omega hybrid in our presence. With a slimmer and more agile T-Rex body, the Doomsday Rex could now move about freely and was able to search out its victims, instead of waiting for them to come to it, which is what I assume the first form had to do. with a body like that. Probably not winning any speed awards here. There's no official information on this, but the first form to me screams ambush predator more than anything. What do you think? Doomsday Rex did still retain some of that freakish design though from the first form. Now it's hard to tell here because this is just a hand-sketched piece of concept art, but these right here that look like eye slits, while alien looking, would have worked like normal eyes as far as we can tell. But since there's no information, we can't be for certain. Looking at the concept again, the plan appears to have been make the Doomsday Rex look like conjoined twins from hell. The dinosaur has two heads, each with their own individual thoughts. Adorned down these heads were hellish looking spikes, looking almost like a deep sea fish. Perhaps this thing could have had similar abilities as the creatures of the deep. Who knows? And it was also going to have two sets of arms. The two tyrannosaurs fused into one did share the same hindquarters, but they split off at the torso. And forget any talks about any other dinosaur, real or hybrid, being able to defeat the final form of Doomsday Rex. A standard T-Rex would have been as tall as a house and as long as a bus roughly. But Doomsday Rex was much larger. We're talking kaiju sized. And remember everyone, this was an official concept for the Jurassic Park franchise. The concept art shows an already larger than normal T-Rex known as the Super Tyrannosaur, which we might talk about in a future video, so subscribe if you haven't already. The Super Tyrannosaur stands almost 6 times as tall as this human, and it is dwarfed by the Doomsday Rex. Now going off of the concept, it appears like Doomsday Rex would have been over 100 feet tall and likely twice that as long. Once again, rough guesstimates based on these crude concept sketches. A blue whale-sized, two-headed, four-armed Tyrannosaurus Rex, likely with more senses than normal and the ability to flourish in extreme environments. Doomsday Rex would have been the most diabolical, insane dinosaur hybrid to have ever been created in this franchise. There's no doubt in my mind that it would annihilate all other hybrids, even the Ultimasaurus. In the end, Doomsday Rex was too extreme to make it into the Jurassic franchise and will for now remain in the concepts of old. But one day, maybe a similar hybrid will make its way into the light for better or worse. Who knows what we're gonna see in Jurassic World Rebirth. Everyone, thanks for watching. If you want more of these deep dive factoid videos in the Jurassic franchise, let me know down in the comments. It's been a blast putting this video together for you all. It's probably for the best that Doomsday Rex didn't make it into the Jurassic franchise, but I'd like to see this thing come to life in other ways. And maybe we'll see that one day. Give this video a like if you like hybrid dinosaurs, and I will see you in the next one.